We really should not be talking about 2020, right? You probably can speak about 1,000 negatives that happened. Businesses crumbled and different industries were hit hard with the novel coronavirus.
Nigeria has confirmed its first case of coronavirus since.
One of the industries that got hit badly is definitely the music industry. With the absence of musical concerts, events, and parties, some artists had to keep up with their grind. Many artists managed to release their albums and EPs and should be applauded for their great body of work even in this very chaotic year. Here are 5 artists that dropped their albums in the year 2020. Number 5. Tiwa Savage. Tiwa Savage in August 2020 released her 3rd studio album Celia, which was named after her mother. The 13-track album was a typical Tiwa Savage product, but it explored the many facets of femininity. The album features Grammy Award-winning pop singer Sam Smith on her classic sultry track Temptation, along with her other empowering singles like Koroba, Dangerous Love, and others. Tiwa Savage showed excitement after the album made it to the Time magazine's top 10 album for 2020. Number 4. Olamide. His latest album, released in October 2020, was titled Carpe Diem, which is a Latin phrase that is used to urge someone to enjoy the present and worry less of the future. Olamide's 11th studio album was a little different from the norm. He projected new flames in the industry like Bella Shmurda, Omale, and Bad Boy Timz. The streams are doing great numbers on different streaming platforms. Number 3. Burna Boy. The 2-time Grammy Award nominee dropped his Twice as Tall album in the wake of the Covid-19 pandemic. Working with American music record executive Diddy from a different continent was quite a tough one, but Burna had a solid output with the Twice as Tall album. There were arguments as to if he doubled down on his landmark 2019 album African Giant. Well, Twice as Tall was buzzing on top charts, and the album also gave Burna a 2nd Grammy Award nomination. Number 2. Wizkid. Made in Lagos. Wizkid's Made in Lagos, a classic piece of work, had put fans in the longest suspense so far in the music industry. For 2 years, Wizkid kept his fans in suspense as to when he was going to drop the album. In 2020, Made in Lagos was originally scheduled for release on October 15th, but Wizkid delayed the project because of the EndSARS protests in Nigeria. Wizkid finally dropped the album on October 29th, 2020, and it faced a couple of backlash on social media. Listening to Wizkid's Made in Lagos, one would say that Wizkid has grown in making music and could finally balance the formula to unite home and abroad with big pop songs that can compete across cultures. Number 1. Davido. LBO had the world vibing to a Better Time album, having collaborations with Nicki Minaj, rapper Nas, Sauti Sol, and a couple of Nigerian singers, while buzzing with songs like Femme, which became an anthem for EndSARS protesters, The Best featuring Mayokun and Jowo. Davido did not fail to have great collaborations. He featured in Olakira's Maserati remix, Barawo remix by Ajabota Hustler, and more. Though 2020 was a difficult year, our artists did not fail to deliver with their amazing projects. So on this list, which album would you say was your best in 2020? Tell us in the comment section.